Whew, all right. We're back. Let me get these baited up and get them thrown out. Oh, what the hell? I ain't gonna wait on that. All right, I'm beat. That took way too much effort to get all this done. Uh-oh. Well, you seriously got a bite already? You know what? Yeah, the aileron's getting hit. I'm not getting out. I'm too tired. He's gonna have to bend that thing and try to pull out that rod holder before I get up. Oh, killing me. I'll catch my breath for a minute and I'll talk to y'all. A little bit lightheaded right now. This is definitely gonna be the last place we stop today. I'm not moving again. I can't do it. Ain't got it in me. Oh, I need a drink. Oh. Give me a second and I'll be with y'all. I should have went home. Oh, come on now. I can't even get my cotton picking cooler open to get a drink. Mm. Oh. Oh, it's better. A little bit of water, all I needed. Okay. All right. Okay, now I'm with y'all. Okay, Catfish Dog, he made it back. Let's see, Lance Vakuga, what's up, buddy? Mag County back in there. I caught about a 6-pound blue with Parker earlier. Only fish of the day. So all I got to do is beat a 6-pound blue to beat Jerry Parker today. Is that what you're telling me? That's very tempting. Small water. Hey, John. There, Lance. Bell cleanup squared away for coaches chartered this week. Okay. Welcome back, Danny Wabash, Nate. Thank you, Nate. Appreciate it. But I'll tell you what. I walked down to 2 other spots and fell down in some weeds and got caught up in them. And it wore me out climbing back up out that bank. I started when I got back in the truck, just drive on home. But I told you guys I'd come back. So I came back. Took me a little longer than I thought. No, you caught it. Also, I ain't got to catch nothing in Ty Parker then. Dave Garcher, evening. Good to see you. County, I think I'm caught up. 22 people in the house. All right, well, so let's see if we can beat a 6-pound blue cat. We're just going to finish the day off right here. Kind of chill out. See if we can get on something. Bob and Doreen, what's up? Good to see you. Parker struck out today. He probably gonna like you telling everybody that. That's why he don't go live no more. That way he keeps telling everybody he didn't catch nothing. I got stick tats all over my shirt here. Get these things off of me. Let's see, I think we got one carp head out. That's on Black Betty. And then shad on two of the rods, and I've got a green sunfish on one of the rods. So we've got shad, one green sunfish, two shad, and a carp head is what we got out right now. It's actually getting closer to later in the evening in the fall, man. That's usually prime time for catching fish in the fall. Getting close to that time. I won't stay here late tonight though. I gotta go home. Had a few good takedowns, no commitment. Man, I was having that problem yesterday, but mine was mostly gar though. I'm not checking one of my bait spots. Okay. So Parker had dinner plans, huh? See, that's a lame excuse because you say, I got to go home because I got dinner plans. I have dinner plans every freaking night, dude. That's not like something special. Dinner plans ain't special. I do that every night. Let's say I got a 25 pounder here. Well, just about 50 yards upstream from here is where I was at yesterday when I got that 25-pound blue. I'm a little downstream from where I was yesterday. I moved off into a spot where I got a little more current. So hopefully that'll keep some of the gar off of us. It's not a guarantee, but yeah, them gar love that current. I got cuckleburrs all in my bait towel. I got to sit here and pick them all out. Gives me something to do while I'm waiting though. Danny, my PV buddy, what's up, Lisa? Good to see you, sis. Thanks for coming in and hanging out with me. This is our last stop of the day, folks. We're not going to move again. So if we strike out here, we just strike out here. I ain't got the energy to pack this crap up and go nowhere else. And to be exact, to tell you exactly where I'm at right now, as far as spots that you've seen me fish, where I'm at right now, back when they had the Battle of the Rivers championship, and the Mississippi River went up against the Potomac or one of them, whatever. This is where I was sitting at when I caught that 8.19 pound blue cat. 8.19. That was the only fish the Mississippi crew caught that day because the river was down low, about like it is right now, and the fishing was just not good. Anybody else would have dropped out of that challenge because um, we knew the way the river was that we wasn't going to catch nothing that day. But even when we know we're going to lose, we don't back down from a fight. So we went in there anyway. We gave it a good try. Here comes another one of them speedboats. Oh. Yeah, I'm just going to finish out the day here. Mike Sampson, Sampy, what's up, my brother? Good to see you. Y'all, I am tired. I ain't kidding you, but I ain't going to whine about it. We're set up. We're fishing. We got baits in the water. We got everything going for us that we could possibly go for us right now, as far as trying. So let's just deal with it and see what happens. Good God, I got these things all over my bait towel. What if I can scrape them off there with a knife? We'll just sit here and chill out, see if we can get a bite. Is Mike Irvin in here? Yeah, there he is. Hey, Mike, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Well, we got a lot of boats on the water today. And the thing about it is, a lot of speedboats. I figured those people would be done for the year, but it's a nice warm day today, so I guess they decided to get out one more time before it turns off real cold and they can't do it no more. Y'all see them rods all right? I think you can. Yeah, you got a good view of them. Burrito to all them suckers. Don't be dumb. Hit the thumb. Thank you, Lisa. I appreciate it, sister. You're just too daggum good to me. And I appreciate you. Sitting there picking these stickers off of my bait towel. I fell in that brush pile back there and it's got stickers all in my bait towel. I got to pick them out of here because you do not want to put them in the washing machine because they'll get in your underwear. And you'd be walking around trying to figure out what that is sticking me in my underwear. It's because you washed that bait towel with all them stickers in it. And when you put them in the dryer, they really get all over everything. You ever had a sticker in your underwear? It ain't no fun. Now, we're actually in a spot right now where we may pull channel cat out of here. If there's any flatheads still active, they might be up in this spot too. We'll just have to see. Feel the power, that's the power of love. Don't, 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 don't. I'm feeling weird. I got to take I got this one medication I have to take on schedule. I don't know, man. It just makes me feel weird. I don't like it. Got my heart kind of racing a little bit. Climbing up down that hill didn't help none either. Can we get a catfish today? I caught a pretty decent catfish yesterday, so I'm feeling pretty good about the whole weekend. I mean, here lately it's been hard to catch any good fish. So if I caught one decent one for a whole weekend, that's not bad anymore. How sad is that? Man, I used to come out here and fish and catch 13, 20 fish. Now, if you catch one in the whole weekend, you're like, man, that's a good weekend. That's getting pretty bad. I think we're going on our third year. It's our third year of drought in the Mississippi River with record lows. Um, I'm really starting to think these fish have just migrated out of here. They've left and went to deeper waters. They've moved out of all my fishing areas. I'll put it that way. They went to all the deep holes and stuff that and the majority of them you can't get to without a boat. Pretty much got to have a boat to get to the deep holes around here. So it's tough on a bank fisherman. Is my chat stopped? What is going on? We're just gonna ride it out, folks. Just run 4 rods. Still throwing pretty big baits though, so We do got that going for us. This water here's a little deeper than what I was fishing yesterday. So I'm hoping there might be something a little decent in here. I don't know. Dun, 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 dun. Look, lady, how you doing? God, I can't. I'm so thirsty, man. I just can't get. I can't get rehydrated. I'm just drinking water like crazy. And be careful. I'll go through all my water. I always like to save at least half a bottle of water for when I get done packing up and carrying stuff to the truck, because you're always thirsty when you get done carrying all this gear out of here. You get in the truck and you're breathing heavy and mouth's all dry and you're exhausted. Better save you a little water for the ride home. Ugh. There was a gar right there. He's holding close to the bank though, so he may not be a problem for us. I hope he's not. I had enough gar yesterday. I don't know if y'all saw that video or not. Gar put a knot on my head, man. He about knocked me out. That thing hit me hard. That hurt too. If y'all ain't seen that video from yesterday where that gar beat me up and it hit me in the head so hard, knocked me down the bank, put a knot on my head. I mean, if I was going to get hit anyway, I wish I'd been backed up from the camera a little bit more when he whacked me so y'all could have at least seen him hit me full on. Ugh. Almost looks like the same spot. Well, it's not, because the spot I was in yesterday is right down there. That's what I was at yesterday. Are you talking about where I just left a while ago? No, because it's if you see that fast water right there, we were on the other side of that a while ago. We're basically about 150 yards upstream of the spot that I left when we were live streaming earlier. We went about 150 yards upstream, which basically, well, I'm halfway in between where I fished yesterday and where I fished earlier today. I went halfway in between those two spots. That's where we're at. This spot right here, me and my cousin Austin, last year, we came out here about this time of the year, and it was right around dark. We started getting real good bites. We wound up catching 17 fish that night. Austin caught his PB. I think it was like a 35 pounder, which is his new PB. He got a 35-pound blue cat here. This is also where I caught the, if you guys remember the piebald with the two white patches on top of his head, this is where I caught the piebald that had the two white patches on his head. This is the spot right here. So we have pulled a piebald out of this spot. The old Venom Marvel Comics piebald. That's the one we named Venom. He came from this exact spot. Johnny Small Pepper, toughest man on YouTube. He is in my book, I'll tell you that. Professional pepper eater. Pepper, P-E-P-P-E-R. Pepper. For all you smart asses out there. I'm kidding, y'all. Ooh, man, that closest rod, look at that. It just dropped slack all the way to the bank. Let's keep an eye on that and see what he does. We may go over and tighten that line up a little bit. Good God, dude, man, he dropped a ton of slack in that line. That's usually indicative of a channel cat. They do that a lot. And gar. Gar will do it too. They'll pick up the line and swim in toward the bank. Let's see if he tightens it back up. He's going back out slowly. I bet that's a gar. We're just sitting. I'm not getting up for nothing unless it's a really good takedown. I'm not getting out of this chair. So we're just gonna sit here and chill out. Nubbies, what's going on? Good evening, my brother. Yeah, it's gonna have to take a pretty good bite for me to get up. I'm not getting up for any of that pecking on it stuff or any of that. It's either a good bite or nothing. I don't feel like my camera's level here. I need to get that thing centered. There we go. That's a little better. There's the frame we want right there. There it is. Oh, holy crap. Y'all, there's a boat floating down the river right there. There ain't nobody in that boat. Let me look. Hold on. Are they laying down? Oh, there he is. His head popped up. Why are they laying down in the boat? What are y'all doing? Oh, never mind. Turn it back over here on the rods. Sorry about that. Just keep on. Keep it on. It's a good way to get killed, though. Y'all at least need to raise your head up every now and then, make sure there ain't a barge coming. You know, they're laying in the bottom of that boat, and one of them's head popped up. I guess they're looking up every now and then to make sure a barge ain't coming. I think I'd pull it up on the bank, though, or anchor up in a cove. Yeah. Man, the stuff people do on this river, I tell you what. They're out there canoodling in the boat floating down the river. It's crazy, man. I mean, anchor that thing up, man. Good Lord. Now, don't try that in a canoe. I'm just telling you. I figure you'll wind up tipping it over. No canoodling in a canoe. That girl's standards ain't very high. That's just a little dinky John boat. You think she'd at least find a guy with a yacht? Of course, she just may be a good old redneck girl. Don't care. Who knows? The Kansas City Chiefs are winning the Super Bowl rematch 14-6. Well, Kansas City. Kansas City. Kansas City, here I come. There's a pretty little women there, and I'm gonna get me one. Yeah, I'd sell for a 10-pound catfish right now. Make me happy. In case y'all wondering, I'm still sitting here picking stickers out of the bait towel, so but I can see the screen a little bit better so I can talk to y'all some. Greg Burgess, hello, Danny. I am back. You can't get rid of me that easy, huh? Buddy, I would never try. I would never try to get rid of you. David Kennedy, what's up? Welcome in. Fishing is going crappy today. We've hit two spots. First spot, uh, nothing. And then I went and checked out two other spots and looked at them and thought, nah. And then we moved over here. So we've been fishing here for about 30 minutes or so. And had one little tap on the rod a while ago. I think it was a tap. It might have been a stick floating down the river and bumped the line. I don't know. Wasn't much to it. But no, we did all right yesterday. I got a 25-pound blue and a giant guard that beat the living brakes off of me, beat the crap out of me. If you ain't seen that video yet, um, yeah, got the hell beat out of me by a guard, put a knot on my head and about knocked me out. That's a good one if you want to go laugh at me for that. It's pretty funny. Let's see here. Mike Lockhart, the Kansas City Chiefs are undefeated right now. Well, of course they are. Donald Long. Still picking these cuckleburrs and stickers out of my bait tail, y'all. But I look up every now and then and check on y'all, make sure you're still here. Got 33 people in the house watching. I hope we can catch at least one catfish for you guys. But you know what? We got nothing but time until dark right now. We're sitting where we're going to be. We're not going to move again. We are set up and fed up. I'm tired of moving. I'm tired of climbing up and down rocks. I actually went into some places today that my wife told me not to go. So, and once again, she was right. I can't stand it when she's right. It gets on my freaking nerves. Because, I don't know, she don't let me forget it. She said, don't go down that one spot where you almost fall and break your neck every time you go. Well, I walk down there and look, and that's why I got all these sticker burrs in my bait tails, because I fell down that bank again and landed in a dadgum brush pile and got stickers all over me. I'm picking them out of my shirt, picking them out of my bait tail. I'm covered in them. Just absolutely covered in them. There's Cuckleburr. I got 1,000 of those things stuck to me. I'm headed back to the Chiefs game. All right, buddy. Well, you better get over there. They're going to lose if you gone like that. Some people superstitious like that. They was winning when I was there, and I left, and I come back, and they were losing. What happened? Well, you left. Used their good luck charm, and you walked out on them. We're just waiting on a slow bite. Because you know what? In the long run, a slow bite is better than no bite. Let's see if we can't pull one out of here before the day's over. Try to get on a fish for y'all. I've almost got all these stickers picked out of this towel, y'all. So y'all just hang on. Well, I'll tell you what, it's freaking hot today. I'm sitting here sweating. Hey, if y'all go watch that video I made yesterday that I put out this morning, um, had old Black Betty sit out there. When she caught that 25-pound blue cat. I didn't know it until I got home last night. But I went back and was rewatching the footage and reviewing it, getting ready to edit it. And I was walking away and looked back behind me, and Black Betty was bent over double. I didn't even know it till I got home. I don't know if y'all saw that part of that video, but I was standing there by the rods, and I turned my back to them and started walking away. The second I turned my back, that rod went down and bent and started jerking like crazy. I didn't even know that until I got home and was reviewing the footage and saw that. And I go, man, that rod was bent over right behind my back, and I didn't even know it. Well, these fish ain't even interested in bait today, I guess. Come on, let's give it some time. We'll give it some time. We're going to sit here and ride it out. What time is it anyway? 5:04. I don't know what time it gets dark. I know, is Lance McCougar still in here? Catfish regulators! Hang on a second. Let me show you something. First off, for catfish regulators, I can't see the screen very good, but the rod leaning out that way, that's it. That is the catfish regulators, Mad Catz Lisa rod, the Mad Catz boat. But besides that, I don't know how well y'all can see it. You can't see it very well. There, what odds is that? That's my catfish regulators bait towel with Aaron's big old watermelon head on it. I wish y'all could see that. See that big old watermelon head on the middle of that bait towel? That's Aaron's head. I'm sitting there picking stickers off his face right now. I got my Mad Catz Lisa rod out and my catfish regulators bait towel with me today. So I don't know why we ain't catching no fish. Man, I got 2 Lucky Charms with me. Dadgum, they ought to be ripping the rods out of the rod holders, you'd think. Hour and 10 minutes before sunset. Okay. Well, I know Lance has got the River Cats Tackle Show coming on tonight. I'm pretty sure he's scheduled it. I'll be watching that on the drive home. May even pop up in there. Who knows? Okay. Yeah, you're doing the show tonight, right, Lance? I wish it wouldn't get dark on me. I'd stay here and fish during the show. But I'm not carrying the lights down here, dude, because when I get ready to go, I want to pack up. I got minimal equipment down here. And when I get ready to go home, I'm going to pack up and run. 6 p.m. Central Time. You guys got that? So that'll be, 54 minutes from now. So there you go. There's my time limit right there, folks. In 54 minutes, I'm going to turn this live stream off because I'm going to be watching River Cats Tackle Show on Lance McCougar's channel. Lance, do me a favor. Drop the link to your show in the chat so everybody knows where to go at, because I'm telling you, at 6 o'clock Central, that's where I'm going. I'm turning on that channel. So drop that link in here, Lance, so everybody knows that's where I'm going to be at. I'll be watching it. I don't know if I'll pop up in there or not. But if I'm not on the show, I'll be in the chat. So at 6 o'clock, I will shut this down, and we're going to go over there and hang out with the River Cat Tackle Bunch on Lance McCougar, the White Fishing Channel. That's our plan. If you guys there ain't at 6 o'clock, you're just going to make me sad. I'd appreciate if y'all pop over and see old Lance, John, and them. And Lance will be dropping that link in this chat here. There it is. Thank you, Lance. Appreciate you, buddy. That's where we're all going to be at 6 o'clock, folks. 6 o'clock Central, 7 o'clock Eastern. Make sure you know where to be at. If I still got a little sunlight here, I'll just shut this live stream down. I'm gonna go over and watch Lance on his channel, and I'll sit here until it gets too dark to fish, and then I'll pack up and leave. But like I said, I'm not gonna carry the lights down here and stuff. It's not because I'm not gonna be here very long after dark, or right up till dark, and I'm gonna get out of here. We got a lot of barge traffic today. For this river being that low, it's kind of unusual. Daystone, do you have clearance from the wife to be fishing? She's at her mom and dad's house. She don't know nothing. If you don't tell her, well, she's gonna know when she gets home, but she don't know I'm here. No, if that's what you mean. She left to go visit her mom and dad, and when she did, I jumped in the truck and ran over here. She never tells me I can't go fishing. She tells me I shouldn't go fishing. She ain't never told me no, though. She ain't never said you're not going. Never heard her say that. But I've heard her say, I told you shouldn't have went. I've heard that a bunch of times. I started to go bass fishing today. Man, fall time bass fishing. I hadn't done it in years, but cotton picking John from Small Water Charters, man, he got me thinking about it. And I went out weekend before last and hit some bass fishing spots that I used to fish all the time. And man, it was fire, dude. I mean, I actually had a blast catching them Kentucky bass, smallmouth bass, not smallmouth, the spotted bass, Kentucky bass, and largemouth. You know, I had to be reminded of how much fun it was. And I almost did that today because I know a bunch of spots where the water is just like crystal clear. It looks like glass. And you can go up on a bridge and look down the water and see all them bass, and you run down there on that bridge. You throw a spinner bait or something like that through there, or a spoon through there, and man, they'll just blast it. You can sit there and just catch bass after bass, and wherever they stop, when you stop hitting them, you just run up there, drive to the next bridge, go underneath it, do the same thing all over again. We ain't even had what I would consider to be a bite yet. I seen a couple little pecks there, but I don't even consider it a bite. Because a lot of times when you see here's the thing. You can sit there and you see on this river, you'll see your rod every now and then it'll tap or peck, and you'll think it's a bite. There are so many freaking of those invasive carp out there that when they come swimming through in a big school, sometimes they'll run into your line and bump it, and it'll twitch the rod and it'll look like a bite. But in actuality, it's just a carp running into your line. So a lot of times you get fooled. You'll see that rod twitch, and you sit there and it'll twitch again, and the twitch. That's those freaking carp running into your line and bumping into it. It's not anything messing with your bait. Some damn carp. There's so many of them when they come through in a big school like that, they're gonna hit your line. Let's see if we get some barge bite going here. Yep, seen them do it on live scope. He can tell you, man. But they come through. It looks like a herd of buffalo, man. I mean, they just come through and they'll black. Me and Richard Cluck have been on this river and had a school of those invasive carp come through. They would literally black out the screen on the fish finder. They would literally black it out because there's so dadgum many of them. I'm going to Kansas City. Kansas City, here I come. I'm going to Kansas City. Kansas City, here I come. They got some pretty little women there, and I'm gonna get me one. Now, I'll tell y'all something. You don't know how hard it is to fish this crap. Look at this. You see all that? That junk is all under the water. You wonder why I go through so much lead and why I lose so many hooks and why I'm always running out of tackle and gear? Well, there you go. That's why. That crap is everywhere. It, I got a lot of spots like that they're pretty decent fishing spots, or they're mediocre. They're not fantastic. The thing that I like about them is it's just so daggum comfortable. I mean, you can sit here on a flat slab of concrete, uh, it's nice and comfortable sitting on a flat slab of concrete watching your rods versus all them damn rocks. I hate them freaking rocks. Them rocks just get me hurt. I'm about the point now. I just don't know if this river's ever going to go back to normal. Or is this the new normal? I mean, just to be low like this all the freaking time. This is that time of day when the sun is right in my eyes. Fish Head Videos, Ray, what's up, my brother? Dude, I've been watching a lot of your stuff lately, man. I love my saltwater fishing. I'm telling you what, uh, saltwater fishing is probably the only thing that could ever pull me off the Mississippi River. And if I had to say, you know what, uh, we're gonna buy you a beach house and stick you down there, um, and you can go fish on the beach or whatever, everything like that, and you can do that, but you can't never go back to Mississippi. I'm gonna tell you what. I'd have to tell them, I said, well, can you give me a couple days to think about it? That's one of the things that'd probably be a pretty tough decision for me. Because, man, I am all about, man, saltwater fishing. I freaking love it, dude. Just skunked in saltwater today. Oh, my God. There's a lot of people skunking today. So don't feel bad. Jerry Parker didn't catch nothing today. And they's out fishing, and I think they got one 6-pound blue cat's what they said. But Parker didn't catch it. How much time we got left for the RCT show? 43 more minutes, you guys. 43 more minutes for the River Cat Tackle show that you're going to go watch. You're going to go watch it now. Y'all got promised me. You're going to go watch the RCT show on Lance McCougar, the Hawaiian Fisherman's Channel. Because that's where I'm going to head. I'm going to head right on over there. But we're gonna try every minute we can to catch something here before that show comes on, though. Let's see here. I need to get a hold of Parker too. Start planning. I don't know. I haven't talked to him yet about. Every year we do the Jerry Parker New Year's Eve Baldwin Bash, and I'm pretty sure. I mean, that's been an annual tradition for the last 3 or 4 years. I'm pretty sure we're gonna do it again this year. So, I need to get in touch with Parker. It's still pretty early. I mean, that's in December, New Year's Eve. But we need to start planning it and advertising it if he's going to do it. Let's see if we can't get a few folks up here. That's the last trip of the year, fishing trip of the year for every year for me, and it's also the trip that I'll keep a lot of fish on that trip, and I'll stock them up for the winter and take them home, and I'll have fish fries all winter long from the fish I catch at Baldwin Lake in Southern Illinois at the Jerry Parker's New Year's Eve Baldwin Bash. It's a pretty good fun time. One time we was out there, it was 13 degrees. And we was freezing our butts off and still caught a ton of fish. I ain't gonna think Jello's good. See, the Jello will be there. Jello, we're gonna go no matter what. I'm gonna be New Year's Eve. I'm gonna be at Baldwin doing the Jerry Parker New Year's Eve Baldwin Bash. Even if Jerry Parker ain't there, I'm gonna go do it. So I know we'll have Jello there. Avid shows up something. You know who I'd like to get down there? I'd like to get 217 Rebel. I want to get him down there. Oh, they want to bump on the Mad Catz rod. The Lisa rod just got bumped. Just got a little bump on the Lisa rod. That's a little tappy tap. All right. Well, there's two people going to the Jerry Parker New Year's Eve Baldwin Bash. But I'm gonna contact Parker tonight and tell him we need to start setting that up. I know it's still a couple months early, but we're gonna start setting that up and getting ready for it. Yeah, there's definitely something playing with that Lisa rod. Got a little bit of movement going on there. There's something pecking at it. 205 Wild Action. What's up, my brother? Good to see you. Yeah, I want to get 217. I want to try to get 217 down there this year to Baldwin on New Year's Eve. I think one of the biggest crowds we had uh, one year. I know Jello was there, Avid. Um, man, we had Hooks and Hammocks, Chad Fields, and all of them came up there. We had pretty decent turnout that year. Of course, you know Josh Dunnigan. He's there every time. Eddie Gross, what's up? We're going to stick with this for about 31 more minutes, and then we're going to. And Lance, if you're still in here, about 3 to 5 minutes before showtime, I want you to go ahead and drop your link back in here again, so everybody can go over to your channel at 6 o'clock Central, 7 o'clock Eastern. So if Lance McCougar is still hanging around here, Lance, right before I drop out of here, about 3 to 5 minutes before time for your show, I want you to drop that link back in here again. There you go, buddy. Appreciate it, Lance. Yeah, because at 6 o'clock on the dot, I will shut this down. But I want that link in here right before I do. And everybody head over there, and I'm going to shut this down, and I'll head over to Lance's channel too. Thank you, Lance. I appreciate it. Mm. Mm. Oh. Yeah, then a few little taps on that rod ball go. I guess that's all we're going to get off that. Ain't doing nothing else. Hmm. Well, chat slowed down a little bit. Still got 35 minutes to go, guys, before Lance comes on. Let's just sit back, be patient. Let's see if we get something. Y'all, I'll show y'all something real quick though. When the river is up to normal stages, all this is underwater. The water is that right there where the green is, that's where the water level usually is. It's right up in there. Now, one of the things that benefits, and I've heard you guys talk about this 1,000 times on different channels, but if you look, you can see now the humps and ridges and dips in here. These are all exposed while this water is low. Now, yeah, you're going to get hung up a lot in this crap. There's rebar, concrete blocks and stuff, but here's the ticket. You see each one of those humps, it dips way down and comes up and dips way down along the bank. If you come over this when the water's up with a boat and you're scanning this, there are fish laying in between each one of these humps. That goes up, drops down, goes up like a roller coaster. And when you pull up here and you go across that with a boat and you scan down scan, you would not believe the catfish that lay in behind these concrete humps down through here. And so that's something you always want to look at when that water's up. Now, yeah, you're going to lose a lot of rigs. You're going to lose weight. You're going to lose hooks. You're going to lose everything in this crap right here. But if you want to get on them big, big, big catfish, that's where they're at right there when this water's up. Now, as it goes out here now, I mean, you can still see the humps down through here. You know, each one of the little coves is a drop off, and that goes out into the water. But then it flattens out pretty smooth. Me and Richard have went over this and scanned this. There's a couple of small humps out there, but virtually it's just flat with concrete rocks, rebar, and blocks and stuff out there. Just all kinds of crap to hang you up out there. Who the hell is this rolling up in here on me? Man, he just scooting right up in here on me. He's on a bad spot too, because there's a bunch of riprap rocks right there he's fixing to run into. I don't know if he knows it or not. He's heading right for an underwater wing dam. Man, they gonna pull right up in here on top of me or what? What the hell? Is this cruiser right up in here on me? Gonna cross my lines. Going right over the top of my lines. Seriously? What the hell? I mean, I get it. That little bit old John boat with 4 people on it, you probably want to stick as close to the bank as you can up through here. You don't want to be out there in that main channel with 4 people in a John boat. That thing ain't riding very high on the water, I'll tell you that. Pretty sketchy. That boat's way overloaded. That's why they're hanging so close to the bank. They're just trying to be safe, but you know, as safe as they can be in a little bitty John boat with 4 people on it. But my thing is, how safe are you when you got 4 people in an overloaded boat in a, what is that, a 12-foot John boat on the Mississippi River. You're not very freaking safe. But I've seen people come down through here and worse than that, though. They're heading up to that wing dam. But I'm gonna tell you what, there's no way you get navigation lights or anything on that boat. I didn't see anything like it. They do not want to be out here at night in that little bitty thing with 4 people on the boat, and it's treading. There's probably about 3 inches of that boat sticking up out of the water on the sides. So no way in hell you'd catch me in that situation after dark. No way. That's when you wind up on the news. They're going out to the end of that wing dam, is what they're doing. Right there. Going around the end of it. Mark, quit freaking snitching on me, man. Good God, dude. I went out and caught a bass the other day just to show John that I can catch a bass. You say John boat 3 times and I appear. I'll keep that in mind. Oh my God, dude, they are going out there in that main channel with that overloaded boat, 4 people in it, little bitty John boat with 4 people in it, barely treading water, and they're heading out to the main channel. Not good. Not good at all. I'm telling you, that right there is a tragedy waiting to happen. Yeah, I was at work, Mark, when you were fishing the other day, and I went on break and I popped in there just in time to see you holding up a white bass. I said, look at Mark out here catching white bass on the river. And I got to watch about 5 minutes of it and then had to go back to work. But I got to see you catch that white bass, so. Well, I didn't actually see you catch it. I mean, I turned it on and you were holding it up. Now, for all I know, somebody drove by and threw it in your boat. But I'm assuming you caught it. Benoit! What's up, my sisters? Benoit, there's another one. Hey, I'm gonna have to get in touch with them when we do the Jerry Parker's New Year's Eve Baldwin Bash. We definitely want to try to see if we get Benoit in that. Let's see, I was going to go look for Shad and the boat day, but I got sick, shaking my head. Well, don't shake your head, you won't get sick. He got sick shaking his head. Well, quit shaking your damn head. Would you just get dizzy and throw up, or what? You're shaking your head too damn fast. If that's what happened, Jesus, man, just slow down. Just nod yes or no. You ain't got to rattle it like a baby rattle. I come down but leave my wife on. I won't have it on anymore. Oh my! Oh yeah, yeah, that's true. Oh, you got a cold? You got a cough due to cold? Jenny, I'll take care of you if you're sick. Jenny. I never did like that woman. Oh, Jenny on Forrest Gump. She just kept running off, kept running off, kept running off. And then when she comes back, wants somebody to raise the kid because she's dying, then she shows up and stays. And then what she do? She just died. And I buried you under our favorite tree. Jenny was a hoe for show. Forrest was too good for Jenny. You know that's right. I'm sorry I had a fight in the middle of your Black Panther party. Well, Forrest beat the hell out of a lot of people over her. I just didn't get it. That kid looked more like Lieutenant Dan. You know what? I never realized that. But you ain't wrong. You ain't wrong, John. We might have to have a DNA test on there. Just have to check that out. I got a feeling there's something fishy going on there. Oh, Lord have mercy. How much time we got left? 24 minutes till it's time for the RCT show on Lance McCougar. We're just counting down the time. Can Danny catch a fish in 24 minutes before that show comes on? I don't know. Outlook, not good. Magic 8 Ball, shaking the hell out of it. But that's all right. Man, y'all see that thing come up right there? Dadgum buffalo. Captain Morgan! What's up, my brother? Good to see you. We're just killing time waiting on Lance's show to start at 6 o'clock Central, 7 o'clock Eastern. Just going to let these rods sit here and soak. Yeah. Oh, God. I'll be ready to head home when it's time. I know that. I've had enough for one weekend. I have had enough for one weekend. Go home, get me a shower, kick back and watch TV, I guess. Oh, man, all of y'all seen that big old giant buffalo come up? That's probably a 20-pounder right there. Thing was huge. Big old buffalo. Coach gets here tomorrow. Big week of chartering. Yes, sir. Time for another drinky poo. Break out the old cooler here. Oh. Oh, that burns. Dang, that bottle got some heat in it. Had buffalo ribs last year. Not a big fan. They probably weren't cooked right. Because I don't personally, I mean, that's a big thing around here. Uh, People love buffalo ribs. I have never prepared them myself. I've had them a few times. They're pretty good. Richard Cluck knows how to cook them. Yeah, Richard Cluck can cook up some buffalo ribs there. You just need to have him fix you some sometime. Mm. Boy, the clock is working against us. It's ticking fast. We got 20 minutes to catch fish, you guys. And they just, its activity levels are at minimal right now. I've been watching these old boys fishing downstream from or upstream from me up here. I ain't seen them reel nothing in either, so they ain't catching nothing. That spot here is just pretty much always hit or miss. Like I said, I come out here last year about this time. We were night fishing though on a Saturday night in a, I mean, right at dark. Me and my cousin Austin Ormsby came out here, and I mean, as soon as the sun hit the top of the trees going down, those rods just started going crazy. Going to join Buggy's Live Wednesday morning with Coach Fishing. Cool. Uh, mm. Won't see no poles getting bites. Yeah, I catch old Bugman's channel every now and then on the way to work. I'll look over there and see what's going on. Usually pop in there and pop out. Jeff Beal, what's up? Fishing with Jeff Beal. Jeff Beal. What's up, Jeff? Uh, Danny, be safe. I'm heading out. Okay, Mark. Be careful, man. Thank you. Appreciate you stopping by. We'll see you again soon. I'm just counting down here. We got on 2 nice flatties in the channel last night. Man, I ain't caught a flathead and see, what was the last flathead I caught? Hmm. I think the last flathead I caught was right about up in there. It's a couple months ago. I was fishing. It was on a freaking it was on daggum Monday night, I think. It might have been a holiday or something. But anyways, Catfish Weekly was on, and I was out here fishing, and I caught 2 big blue cats and a flathead during the Catfish Weekly show. I wasn't on it. I was watching it while I was fishing, but I was sending pictures into the show while they was on it, and Dunnigan and Lyle was putting the pictures up of the fish as I was catching them. I caught the biggest flathead I caught this year. Um, I haven't caught a lot of flatheads this year, but the biggest one I caught was that this year or last year. Is on Jody's show at 39 pounder. I got a 39-pound flathead. That might have been last year. I don't know. Seems like it was this year, but I don't know. It might have been last year. But yeah, it was on a Friday night Jody's show. She was doing that trifecta. That was last year, wasn't it? When she did the trifecta challenge. Was that this year or last year? Anybody know? But anyways, on that show, I caught a 39-pound flathead. Not my biggest flathead, but he wasn't very far off of my biggest. It was last year, wasn't it? God, man. Well, I tell you what, ain't no wonder I'm growing so daggum old. Time's going by too fast, y'all. Hillary, I told Stacia the other day, I thought something said, that was just a couple weeks ago. That was 4 months ago. I'm like, what? I don't remember what we was talking about, but we got talking about something. And I said, good Lord, Stacia, that's only a couple weeks ago. She goes, no. And she went in and pulled out paperwork on stuff. She goes, that was 4 months ago, Daddy. I said, you got to be kidding. It seems like it was like 2 weeks ago. I said, time's going by too fast. I'm going to be in the grave and have worms crawling out of me before you know it. It's coming up too quick. Don't you worry about that. I got a few more fish to catch before that happens. It ain't going to be tonight, but all right, we're doing the countdown. We got 14 more minutes, you guys, for the River Cats Tackle Show. 14 minutes to go. I'm going to hang out here for a few minutes but like I said, I'll shut this down right at 6 o'clock and we'll go over and watch Lance and them. And I'll be in chat. And I may hang out here for a little bit while I'm in chat. But I'll definitely be over there at 6 o'clock Central, 7 o'clock Eastern time. Man, I hate it when the sun gets right there this time of day because it just blinds the hell out of me. It's just shining right in my eyes. I got to hold my hand up so I can see anything. Hey, Danny B. Well, thank you, Jeff. I appreciate it, brother. The way the fish are biting, you'll be around a while. Well, I'm not hitting my best spots right now either, though, Tim, because, you know, I'm not in the best shape right now. Gotta go to Dr. Tuesday and find out if I'm gonna have surgery on my neck or whatever. But I'm not going to my good spots right now because they're too hard to get to. It's just not worth it. Get down there and get hurt, and the only person that'll be able to find me is Richard Cluck, and he's sick right now. Because I mean, I can call my wife and say I'm hurt, and she goes, "What do you want me to do?" I said, "Well, go to Richard's house. I'm gonna call Richard and tell him where I'm at because he can find me. The spots I go around here, the only person that's gonna find me is Richard Cluck. I can tell him that one spot down there by that dead log around the bend from that big giant rock. You know what I'm talking about? Oh yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. But I can name different landscaping features here to Richard on the phone, and he'll be able to pinpoint within 3 feet of where I'm at. But like I said, I can't risk getting hurt down here in some wild woolly booger spot right now because Richard's sick and he can't get out here and get me if something happens to me. Danny, my brother, the older you get, the faster time goes by. I know from experience. Absolutely, it does. It does. Do you remember when you was a kid in school? The days seemed like they took forever. Every day, it just seemed like it drug on forever and ever. Hell, now you get up and blink and it's time. You get up, go to work all day long, blink, it's time to go to bed, and then it's next day. And shoot, you go to work Monday morning, and then next thing you know, you go, holy crap, where did the week go? It just flew by. I mean, it don't seem like it while you're working, but as far as chronologically of you losing time in your life, it seems like it's going by pretty dang quick. There was another barge. Man, we ain't even got a single barge bite today. What the hell? Hmm. Oh. Old shoulder's starting to hurt a little bit, so timing's gonna be about right on that anyway. It'll be time for me to get up and get on out of here pretty soon. I'm sure not walking out of here in the dark. I mean, all I gotta do is walk up that hill right there, and there's the truck. I ain't far. I gotta climb that hill, go over them logs, and put everything in the truck. So I stayed close to the truck today. I don't want to get far away from it. Danny, when you retire, it's even worse. Well, I've got my birthday. My birthday is on Thanksgiving this year. On November 28th is my birthday. And on my birthday, I'll have 3 years to go before I retire. So I'm looking at about 3 years and 1 month to retirement. My original plan in life was to bounce back and forth between fishing the Mississippi River and going down to uh, the Florida Panhandle and just back and forth fishing. 1 year, 2 months for Tim, the old dog. How much time we got left, folks? We got 9 more minutes, and it's going to be time for the River Cats Tackle Show. I'm counting it down. 9 more minutes. You ain't got. It don't look like I'm catching no daggum fish today, so I'm trying to find something for y'all to look forward to. And right now, that looks like the River Cats Tackle Show. Hey, there's Fishing with Steve Mosley. Let me back right up a little bit and say, howdy, Steve. How you doing, buddy? Good. We're gonna fish for here about 8 more minutes, and we're gonna hang out with the River Cats Tackle Crew on Lance McCougai's channel. So we'll be leaving here in just a little bit. Birthday is November 18th, 1953. Man. Yeah, I knew you was a little older than me. You was born 10 days and, let's see, 10 days and 12 years before me. 12 years and 10 days older than me. Ugh. Yeah, the old shoulder's starting to hurt a little bit. I got I got some medications I can't take and drive, so I'll have to get packed up here in a little bit and head home so I can take all the crap that they got me taking. They got me some muscle relaxers. Them things make me nauseous. Plus, I'm taking a steroid pack. Those things make me nauseous. It says eat with or take with food. Hell, it don't help. I ate a whole bunch of food and took them pills, still got nauseous. The old boy told me that yesterday. He said, you don't, when you take medication, it says eat with food. They're not telling you to take the medicine with food to ease the nausea. It's just they know that if you don't eat, that you're going to be nauseous later and you can't eat when you need to. So they tell you just go ahead and eat because you're going to feel nauseous either way. And that way, at least you got some food in your belly. That's where a lot of them are. It ain't about trying to ease the nausea. It's trying to get some food in your belly before you get nauseous. Simple little fact. Well, I got 6 more minutes, y'all. Here in about 3 minutes, Lance McCougar is going to drop the link for his channel for you guys to be able to pop over there. And we get close to that time, I'll turn the camera around and do my customary farewell to y'all. We're not quite there yet, though. It's almost time. Man, that sun ain't even hit them trees yet, and it's already, the temperature is already dropping. I can feel it getting cooler already. As soon as that sun gets low in the sky, whoo, man, it starts cooling off quick here. Let's see here. 4 more minutes. Danny, I might miss a few shows. Wife is having neck surgery Thursday. Well, I go to the doctor Tuesday to find out if I'm having neck surgery or when I'm having neck surgery. I've got 2 bone spurs growing in my neck. And one of them's pressing on the nerve that goes to my left shoulder and left arm. And the other one is actually growing into my spinal cord. But I got to go Tuesday morning to see the doctor, and they're going to tell me what my options are. So I may be out of pocket too for a while. I don't know. We'll have to see. I'm hoping. See, that's the thing. I got the keep it or toss it tournament next Saturday. And man, I'm just really not wanting to miss that. I am not wanting to miss that. I got to make that tournament. All right, you guys, there's the link to Lance McCouguy's show. About to head out to the country to view comet and meteor shower. Nice. You guys get ready to click on that link. I'm going to turn the camera around and go ahead and tell you guys bye, because I'm going to head over to Lance's channel. But we'll just do this customary real quick. There we go. Oh, yeah. What's a nice little backdrop back there, ain't it? It's pretty. Whew, Lord have mercy. Well, we didn't catch no fish today. We did a little bit of rumbling, tumbling, and we're just kind of feeling around for spots, try to find out where we want to fish next Saturday. If I get to fish, I don't know. I go see the doctor Tuesday. I don't know what's going to happen, guys. I may be out of pocket for a while. I don't know. But for any of y'all that didn't get to see what happened yesterday, I put up a 23-minute video this morning. Go check it out on my channel when you get a chance. You get to see me catch a nice blue cat. And you get to see me get beat up on the riverbank. I got beat up pretty bad yesterday. Got a knot on my head. It's still there. It's starting to go down. Got a big knot on my head. But yeah, I took a beating yesterday. Literally, I got beat up on the riverbank. If you ain't seen that, you need to go check it out on my channel. But I'm going to get out of here right now because we're going to jump over and watch the River Cat Tackle Show on Lance McCouguy's channel. Right up there, the link that he just posted for you. So let's head over and do that. You know what we got to do? Same thing we always do. Because we do it up right, we do it the dang stone way. All right. Thank you guys for hanging out with me today. Most of the time for me, I mean, we love it when we catch fish, but most of the time it's just hanging out here in this beautiful scenery on the river with all my great, beautiful, wonderful brothers and sisters in the catfish community. Okay. That's the main thing for me. I love it when I catch fish, though. I ain't gonna lie about that. But if I ever had to give this up, I don't know what I'd do. Just hanging out with you guys every weekend is the most important thing to me of all of it. But it's above catching fish and everything. It's getting to hang out with you guys. All right. You're my brothers, you're my sisters, you're my catfish family. God bless each and every one of you, because you know that Danny Stone loves you. You know it's true. And we'll see y'all again real soon. Bye, everybody. Love y'all. Let's go check out Lance's channel. Hit that link. See y'all there. Bye, everybody.